so bad. pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets, and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anastier.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Inside the Spartan Dome, volleyball fans, James Martins here with you on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com, as we get set for volleyball action between the number 1 ranked Fargo North Spartans and the West Fargo Horace Hawks. Good to be aboard here tonight. Joey Hughes on the camera once again with me from the fabulous Spartan Dome. Should be a great matchup between the Spartans and the Hawks. According to the NDHSAA records, Spartans missing a couple games in their record, but they are coming in at 11-1 overall, 8-1 in East Region play. Their only loss, according to the record on the season, is a 5-set defeat at West Fargo. Otherwise, they have had pretty smooth sailing. In fact, outside of that West Fargo game, in games that have been recorded on NDHSAA, the Spartans have only lost 1 set since August 29th, outside, again, of that West Fargo contest. That was to Fargo Davies, 3-1. Everybody else, it's been straight sets victories. West Fargo Horace in their 2nd season in North Dakota girls volleyball. And they're doing quite well in the middle to top of the standings. Couple of losses on the year to Grand Forks, Red River, and Shanley, 3-1. Otherwise, they've strung together 7 wins themselves. They are 5-2 in region play, 7-2 overall. Right now, according to the standings, West Fargo Horace is sitting in 6th place in the EDC standings. A couple of spots out of what will be a state spot. Of course, top 4 teams from the East, top 4 teams from the West. Make it to the state tournament north. Grand Forks, Red River, Shanley, West Fargo. That's your top 4 right now. Then Cheyenne, then Horace, South Davies, Valley City, Grand Forks Central, Wahpeton, and Devils Lake. Run out your EDC right now. Going to step away here for a little bit. When we come back, we'll have our pregame comments. We'll start with the head coach of the West Fargo Horace Hawks, that being Hadley Steffen. And then coming on back, we'll have the coach's comments from Fargo North head coach Rachel Hummel. That's on the way here on yourliveevent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
On the pregame show here ahead of tonight's contest between the West Fargo Horace Hawks and the Fargo North Spartans, please be joined by the head coach of West Fargo Horace, Ed Hadley Steffen. And Coach, second full season with West Fargo Horace in volleyball competitive action. It's got to be an exciting feeling to know that it's not just the second year, but you're in your second year and you're right in the thick of things in the EDC.
Yeah, I think we're competitive right now within the EDC, and that gives my girls a lot of confidence, and it's fun to watch them grow throughout the season.
I think this will probably be the first game, this year that we have your ladies on yourliveevent.com. Kind of give us some insight on your team.
Yeah, I think as each team right now, it's, mid-season, kind of past a little bit mid-season, and right now we're working on things that we've been struggling with all season and challenging our girls in games and or in practice, and we're waiting for some girls to step up, and some have, and it's been really fun to see their confidence grow and for them to be leaders on the court.
Big matchup tonight. Fargo North near the top of the standings in the EDC, and you're at their home floor tonight. What's going to take to pick up a win over the Spartans?
I think we got to serve and pass the ball, and our block has to be effective. We worked a lot on defense the past 3 weeks, and so if we can turn our practice into a game.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
James Martin's back here on the pregame ahead of tonight's contest between the Fargo North Spartans and the West Fargo Horace Hawks. Please be joined by Rachel Hummel, the head coach of the Fargo North Spartans. And, Coach, your team having a really successful year this year near the top of the standings, but I'm sure there's still things you're working on in practice. What are you hoping your girls will key in tonight's contest?
I think just staying focused tonight is big, playing as a team, focusing on what we can control and our side of the net.
Of course, we don't have too many Class A contests throughout the season, so a lot of the viewers tonight might be getting used to seeing your girls play. Kind of give us an insight on your team.
Yeah, we've had a strong start to our season, like you said. This will be a good matchup, a 2-point game for us. So we saw Horace this summer at a tournament and played them once last year at Horace. So looking forward to just seeing our teams compete. I think we'll match up well.
Tell me about the matchup tonight with Horace and this year's squad specifically. What's going to take to get a win at your home floor tonight?
I think being aggressive offensively and having that mindset of not letting anything hit the floor on defense. So just sort of controlling both sides of the games. If we can serve aggressive and pass well, I think we'll be good.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
And welcome back to the Spartan Dome here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. As we have now heard from both head coaches, Rachel Hummel from Fargo North and Hadley Steffen from West Fargo Horace. Here inside the Spartan Dome as we get set for volleyball action between Fargo North and West Fargo Horace. Let's take a look at what else is going on around the Your Live Event network tonight. Also on Your Live Event tonight, Minnesota boys swimming and diving started earlier. Not sure that is still going, but International Falls versus Chisholm. Again, yeah, we can cover it all here on your live event. We'll talk more about covering it all in just a little bit. Some other volleyball action tonight. Class B volleyball. Maple River travels to Hillsborough Central Valley. Menominee hosts Roto Beltrami in Minnesota section volleyball. Northern Cass is at Thompson. That's a big-time matchup tonight on your live event, yourliveevent.com. Let's see who's on the look at who's on the call on that one, because that's a big-time matchup here. On the call, I believe, on that one tonight, it is Joe Lancello on the call for that one. Jake Berkmeyer, Hillsborough Central Valley, Maple River, Frodo Beltrami, Menominee, of course, Sean Bierk. And you got me on Fargo North and West Fargo Horace. James Martins in and out with you, by the way. Joey Hughes on our camera for tonight. And Chase Miller is on the road tonight as well. I believe he has Hankinson Kindred tonight in Kindred. Pine River Bacchus hosts LaPorte as well, another Minnesota volleyball action. Tomorrow, just a couple of football games for you. 4, in fact, North Dakota Class A. Hillsborough Central Valley and Oak Grove, they both close out their seasons in Hillsborough. I believe Jim and Jake on the call on that one. Harvey-Willis County travels to Central Cass. Joe Morgan will have the call for that one. International Falls travels to Aiken in Minnesota action in Sargent County. Hosts Maple River, I believe Chase Miller on the call for that one. Lots of sports action between now and then. We're going to get to our postseason coverage a little bit later on, as we are just a week from Saturday is the 9-man and 11A playoffs. We will have Kindred and Central Cass. Kindred will be hosting Harvey-Wells County, and Central Cass will be hosting Cavalier. We'll have both those games on your live events. Looking at 9-man contests as well. But, you know, if sports isn't quite your thing, well, you are in luck, because we also have the Northern Minnesota Robotics Conference Championships. That's right, the Northern Minnesota Robotics Conference Championships on your live event. Friday, October 27th, Saturday, October 28th. Should be a lot of fun. Those kids put in a lot of work on their robots, and it's pretty exciting stuff. So go ahead and check that out. Put that on your calendar, if you will. Also put this on your calendar if you're looking for some fall fun. The Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch is going on now through October 28th. Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch runs Fridays through Sundays, again through the 29th. New activities like the Jumping Pillow, Trike Track, playgrounds, photo opportunities, and more. Dazed in the Maze for adults 21 plus, October 27th, and tomorrow, October 13th as well. Get your tickets and learn more at Red River Valley Fair. That's redrivervalleyfair.com for their Lost in the Valley Corn Maze. Yeah, you won't find me in there as that's not my kind of thing. But if it is your kind of thing, then head on over there. They do a phenomenal job for that time of the year. Maybe you will see me out there. I don't know. Just got a few minutes left here to go on the pregame clock. We'll step away here quick, and we'll come back. We will go through some of the rosters, and we'll get you set for the opening serve between the West Fargo Horace Hawks and the Fargo North Spartans here on yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Back here to the Spartan Dome on your live event, yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Joey Hughes hanging out with you this evening. Joey's on the camera. Great view here from the top of the Spartan Dome. Fun fact, and Joey can correct me on this if I'm wrong, but I do believe Fargo North and Fargo South gymnasiums are the same exact design. Not sure if you knew that or not, but there's a little architectural history for you. Take a look at these two teams a little bit more in depth. Let's actually, since we got them, let's go to the starting lineups here right now. Just writing them down here at the moment. We'll start with West Fargo Horace, the Hawks. Their starters tonight, it'll be a sophomore 5'5" setter, number 5, Lila Donnelly. A 5'9" sophomore, middle right side, number 8, Olivia Shook. A 5'11" senior middle, number 9, Ella Livingston. A 6-foot middle outside hitter, sophomore, number 11, Kelby Christofferson. A 5'11" freshman outside hitter, number 20, Jordan Christofferson. And a 6'2" junior middle hitter, number 23, Jaden Hale. Starters for head coach, Hadley Steffen, assisted by Evan Martell, Callie Hegerly, Claire Miller, Maggie Steffen, and Adam Senden. Starters for the Fargo North Spartans look like this. They'll go with a 5'8" senior setter, number 3, Betsy Schiltz. A 5'9" junior outside hitter, number 4, Soleil Berg. A 6'1" sophomore middle hitter, number 5, Audrey Rydell. A 5'11" senior middle hitter, number 8, Anna Nelson. A 5'8" senior outside hitter, number 13, Allie Tickison. And the 6-foot middle right side hitter, number 25, Carrie Ozier. And that's the starters. Head coach Rachel Hummel, assisted by Gregory Calrow, Rose Johnson, May Severson, and Emily Weary. There's for your starters for Fargo North and West Fargo Horace. Some of the reserves tonight on the varsity rosters. Let's give them some love as well. On the reserve side for Fargo North, the varsity roster non-starters, 5'8" junior setter, right side hitter, number 9, Channing Comer. A 5'5" senior defensive specialist, number 10, Bryn Summers. A 5'6" senior libero, number 11, Evie Berg. A 5'9" junior outside right side hitter, number 14, Sienna Swanson. 5'9" junior outside hitter, number 17, Olivia Hammes. And a 5'8" senior defensive specialist, right side, number 30, Kira Olson. And for the Horace Hawks, here are your non-starters for the Horace Hawks here this evening. We'll see if we can run them through before the national anthem. Non-starters tonight, the varsity roster. A 5'6" outside freshman, number 1, Nora Schumacher. A 5'5" junior libero, number 2, Alyssa Summerfield. A 5'10" setter, number 11, junior, number 3, Gabby Sturlogson. 5'7" senior setter, number 4, Sydney Schwain. A 5'4" junior defensive specialist, number 6, Bree Heilman. 5'5" sophomore defensive specialist, number 7, Piper Speakermeyer. A 5'9" sophomore outside, number 10, Adrina Ellert. And a 5'9" junior outside, number 12, Shaylee Bovkoon. A 5'11" sophomore middle, number 13, Caitlin Posel. A 5'9" 8th grader, setter, number 16, Harper Coulter. Another 8th grader, 5'9", number 17, Kendall Mueller. And those are the reserves for West Fargo Horace. They're now announcing the most adorable, the littlest Spartans out there right now. That's a fun athletic club to be in. I don't know, Joey Hughes, if you can get in close on those little kids. We'll see if Joey can get some of those smiling faces down there. There you go. Oh, and one took a tumble. Got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there's more. There's plenty more coming here. It's probably about 20 of them. They're getting a chance to high five the volleyball players. That's a fun thing to take advantage of. Wearing their yellow Spartan shirts at the Spartan volleyball, yellow and blue, of course, and the colors on there as well. Well, they just keep coming out. There's a lot of them. Joey's going to have to pan out. There's so many. Zoom out. There's so many of them. We want to make sure we get all the kids in. We don't want to leave any of them hanging, but they keep coming. Like a train in harvest season. It just keeps going. It keeps rolling on. There's probably about 20 to 40 kids out there right now. Elementary students. Again, check out our full broadcast schedule tonight at yourliveevent.com. That website on the bottom of the screen, as you can see there, yourliveevent.com. Why don't you go check out all that we have to offer. From all kinds of athletics, swimming, volleyball, football. Of course, this time of the year, we also have reports from the state cross-country meet in Jamestown for North Dakota. That is coming up at the end of the month as well. So lots of action going on. Now the volleyball players joining in on the fun back here. As the kids will exit stage, well, left here pretty soon, stage right. Get a picture down there. All kinds of fun memories there. The littlest edition, they call them the Spartan Pals. The Spartan Pals is what they are called. And now they take an exit. By the way, jersey colors this evening for Fargo North. They're in their white jerseys, blue numbers outlined in gold, blue and gold trim. Horace in the black jerseys with the gold numbers. We'll step away from the national anthem. Be back for the opening serve next on yourliveevent.com.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
Every bank wants you to open an account. Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply, Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply, Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
As you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, color guard is retired there, and the national anthem has concluded. And again, volleyball action here tonight on yourliveevent.com. James Martins, Joey Hughes hanging out with you this evening as we get set for EDC volleyball action. Don't forget, we'll have the EDC girls volleyball tournament, quarterfinals, semifinals, championship. We'll have those broadcasts for you on yourliveevent.com. Also have Region 1 and Region 2 girls volleyball tournaments, quarterfinals, semifinals, championship, third place game of those matchups. Don't forget as well, we will have we have a lot going on across our Your Live Event family of networks, including RJ Broadcasting. You can check out your local news, rjbroadcasting.com. Check out local news, local sports. And you can check out recaps for all of our Your Live Event broadcasts, by the way, on rjbroadcasting.com. And if you're an area farmer, you can call in, be our 10th caller in the mornings, Monday through Friday, for a couple more weeks on our Harvest Days promotion. And you'll be entered to win a great selection of prizes from regional agricultural and just regional general businesses. So tune in to KRJB, KRJM, KKCQ. If you are up and down the Red River Valley into Minnesota and beyond, check us out, rjbroadcasting.com. Let's give you a recap, a rundown of the starters once again. West Fargo Horace. We'll start with the 5'5" sophomore center, number 5, Lila Donnelly. A 5'11" senior middle, number 9, Ella Livingston. A 5'9" sophomore middle, number 8, Olivia Shook. A 6-foot sophomore middle outside hitter, number 11, Kelby Christofferson. A 5'11" freshman outside hitter, number 20, Jordan Christofferson. And a 6'2" junior middle, number 23, Jaden Hale. Starters, red coach Hadley Steffen. Assisted by Evan Martell, Callie Hagerly, Claire Miller, Maggie Steffen, and Adam Senden. And now for the Fargo North Spartans, their starters, 5'8" senior center, number 3, Betsy Schiltz. 5'9" junior outside, number 4, Soleil Berg. A 6'1" sophomore middle hitter, number 5, Audrey Rydell. 5'11" senior middle, number 8, Anna Nelson. 5'8" senior outside, number 13, Allie Tickerson. And a 6-foot junior middle, number 25, Carrie Ozier. Starters, red coach Rachel Hummel. Assisted by Gregory Calrow, Rose Johnson, May Severson, and Emily Weary. Libero this evening, Evie Berg, senior. That's for Fargo North, and for West Fargo Horace. It'll be Alyssa Sommerfeld is your starting libero there, the junior. North in the white jerseys, serving left to right. Liberos in the blue. West Fargo Horace in the black jersey, serving right to left. Libero in the white. Exciting times for West Fargo Horace. Again, they're in their second year of sports, varsity sports. And they're certainly having a nice season. West Fargo Horace, I believe, got their first football win in school history this year. And the Horace volleyball team, well, they're in the top 6 in the EDC. No easy task, especially for a new program. An EDC that will likely be expanding over the next few years. However, well, the exception of the 3-class volleyball system. That'll certainly change things, but I'm sure the EDC will still stick around through that 3-class system, volleyball joining basketball in 2025. So next year, it'll be the same Class A, Class B, but the year after that will be B, A, and AA. Coaches getting their final adjustments here, as liberos will check in for either side. 7:40, a little bit of a late start here, but we'll get rocking and rolling from that Spartan Dome. So the liberos have finally checked on. And from the looks of it, Fargo North will serve first. And from the looks of it, it will be Betsy Schiltz, 5'8" senior, will go to the service line as the top-ranked Spartans are underway with the West Fargo Horace Hawks. Set up near side on the attack, finds the open space. That's Kelby Christofferson with the first kill of the match. And that's going to make it 1-0 West Fargo Horace. Horace won the JV match 2-1. They were up 2-0, and then they added time for a third set, which North was leading. So service error gives North the point for service error of the match for Horace. Checking in to serve now for the Spartans, it's Grace Thiel, 5'6" junior. Goes to the service line. Thiel will get the serve over, attack, kicked up and over. Oh, boy! That's a highlight to get to the Magic Video Man early on. Pancake as well! You got to be kidding me! Right out of the gate! What an excellent start there for the libero, and she does it again! Double fists up that time, but North hits it out of bounds. 2-1, West Fargo Horace. What a highlight package there. Got to circle that one. A kick up into the air, a pancake, and a double fist. But the point still goes to West Fargo Horace, leading 2-1 on the serve. North trying to rally around the ball and gets over through Soleil Berg. Far side attack. It's a block, but it's out of bounds. 3-1. West Fargo Horace. They're with the edge. As back on the service line from the Hawks. Near side. Attack. Just out of reach and a kill for Soleil Berg. Berg with her first kill of the match. It's now 3-2. Fargo Horace with the edge. As the libero for Fargo North, Evie Berg, the senior, 5'6". We'll go to the service line here for her first chance at it. Jump serve down the middle. Horace loading up there on that far side. Tapped up and over. Nice touch by Jaden Hale. Hale with her first kill of the match. Actually, they're going to give her 2 kills. Must have missed one there. And makes it 4-2. West Fargo Horace back on the service line. This is Sydney Schwain, the senior. Far side now for Evie Berg. Cross-court attack. It's a kill. Evie Berg off to a nice start. 4-3 off a pair of kills. And that brings out to the service line. For Fargo North, it's Channing Comer, a 5'8" junior. Comer on the serve. Schwain loads it up into the net that time for Horace. Ella Livingston couldn't quite get it over. 4-4 tie. As back on the service line there for North, it is Comer. First tie since the opening point. Cross-court attack dug out there by Berg, the libero. Slam-a-jam in the corner that time for Audrey Rydell. 5-4 Fargo North takes the lead here now. And Comer back on the service line after a nice run for the number 1 ranked Spartans. Comer walks up. Touchdown the middle. And a block that time by Rydell. And Fargo North right now on a roll, and the bench goes in a circle. Right around the Rosie, pockets full of blocks here tonight at Fargo North. Comer into the net, though. Ends the rally on North's first service error of the match. 6-5. West Fargo Horace going to get it back. And to the service line goes Jordan Christopherson, the 5'11 freshman. Ready with a kill on the match. Actually, a pair of as that's a block down that time for Kelby Christopherson. Near side, Christopherson on the attack. It's dug out by the Spartans. Popped up far side there for Soleil Berg. It's dug out by Schwain. And now Horace on the cross-court attack. That's Bob Kuhn. Back and forth we go here. Near side. Tap towards no ladies land. And the point goes to Kelby Christopherson. Kelby Christopherson with a couple of kills here now. And that makes it now 6-6. On that far side, there's a kill. And that time for Soleil Berg. That's her second of the night. And Fargo North now takes a 7-6 lead. On the serve, Berg. Schwain loads it up. Blocked this time by Rydell. That's already her second block of the night. 8-6 Fargo North. Berg, Soleil back to the service line. It's out of bounds on a service there. Second of the match. And now it is 8-7 Fargo North. On the service line for the first time tonight is Alyssa Sommerfeld, the 5'5 junior. Sommerfeld down the middle. Loading the cannons that time. Near side, out of bounds for Rydell. 8-8 off the attack error. And Horace maintains possession. Near side. Serve down the middle. Far side attack. Get out of here. Big smash that time for Allie Tickerson. Tick boom that time for Tickerson. Her first kill of the match. 9-8 Fargo North. Rydell on the jump serve. Down the middle. Schwain loads it up. Far side is a block. And we're going to get actually a 4 contact violation. Make it 10-8 Fargo North. The lead here right now. As Rydell will go to serve again. Down the near side. Back to North. Nicely dug out there, but couldn't find a helpful friend. Off the attack from Anna Nelson. Nelson picks up the point there. And the Spartans now have their largest lead of the match, 11-8. And Rydell will continue to serve. Rydell, the 6'1 sophomore. A little hop jump there. Schwain down the line. Rydell using all 6'1 of her frame to keep that up in the air. Horace on the attack. Near side. Christopherson. Kelby's attack dug out there by the Spartans. Rydell sends one flying, but it's dug out by the libero. Back and forth we go. Rydell with the right fist keeps it up. Attack on the far side down the line. Dug out by the Hawks. Back in motion. Horace guides it over. North looking to set it up. On the far side. Tap down the line. Schwain with a dig. Push back again by Tickerson. And it ends in a hit out of bounds. 12-8. Fargo North now starting to inch ahead here after a very competitive opening first 20 points. As Rydell continues to serve. Rydell on the jump towards the back row middle. Schwain loads the cannons out of bounds on the attack by Christofferson. 13-8. Substitutions coming in here for both squads. Libero for Fargo North. Evie Berg comes back in, also in for the Hawks. We've Hale is back in and back to serve. It's Donnelly. Lilia Donnelly, the sophomore, as that's punched over by Tickerson. Far side, Hale looking for her third kill of the match. Nice dig by Rydell. Tickerson into the net. Ends the rally there for Fargo North. And Lilia Donnelly goes back to serve. 5'5" sophomore. One of the smallest players on this varsity or JV roster. Second smallest. As it's going to be a point to Horace. They took one away from North as well. It's now 12-11. Correcting the scoreboard there. And we will have our first ace of the night for Donnelly. Donnelly and the Hawks trying to fly back towards a tie. Christofferson with a block. Christofferson now with a pair of kills and a pair of blocks. It's 12-12. Tie game here through the first 24 points in this opening set. Of course, best 3 out of 5. North has lost just one set. To my knowledge, other than that 3-2 loss to West Fargo. Soleil Berg steps up, smashes one down the middle. It's dug out by the libero Sommerfeld for Horace. Hawks get it over. Berg with another attack for the back row. Dug out there now for Donnelly. Far side for Hale. Dug out Berg for North. Here's Tickerson on the far side now. Pushes it over. Horace loads the cannons far side on a block, though, by Anna Nelson. Nelson picks up a block. Unofficially her first of the match. 13-12. North regains the lead. We're on our Your Live event scoreboard. Betsy Schiltz. Cross-court serve. Near side. Hammers for the kill. Christofferson. Kelby Christofferson with her third of the match. 13-13. As Christofferson goes back for the ace, or for the serve. Looking for an ace. Won't find it that time. Near side for Tickerson. Cross-court for the kill. Tickerson with her second of the match. And back in to serve, it's going to be Grace Thiel, the 5'6" junior. As Tickerson heads to the bench. On the jump serve, it's into the net, 14-14. Fargo North with 3 service errors already in this opening set. Just 1 service error for Horace. They have the lone ace of the match here right now. Back to serve there for the Hawks. I believe that's Olivia Shook. And Shook is going to grab the ace. As to be, well, we're actually going to, I guess you should say Beck Broadcasting's here as well. And I guess they have media timeout, so we'll take it as well. 15-14, West Fargo Horace leading Fargo North at set number 1 in YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back here to the Spartan Dome, out of the timeout, 15-14. It was immediate timeouts. So both coaches still have both of their timeouts. These two teams battling it out here in the Spartan Dome as Olivia Shook, the 5'9" sophomore, will go back for a serve to try and make it back-to-back aces. She cannot that time. Nice touch on the back row by the libero, and look out below! Kaboom that time for Soleil Berg, her third kill of the match. 15-15 as Evie Berg, the libero, goes back to the service line. Knotted up through the first 30 points of the match. Berg, his jump serve as Hale into the net. North regains the lead here, 16-15. Evie Berg with a couple of nice defensive plays. She had a pancake. That's an early credit for our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. Play along at home. Who do you think, or what play do you think will be the RDK Enterprises precision play of the game? Oh, Berg nearly had another one but couldn't find it. 16-16. As the kill will belong to Hale. That's her third kill of the match. Jaden Hale, the 6'2", excuse me, not 5'2", 6'2" junior. As the 5'7" senior Sydney Schwain goes back to the service line. A little soft touch there. Takes Thiel to the ground. Rydell, far side. Dug out by Christofferson and the Hawks. As that's a kill for Christofferson. Jordan Christofferson this time will pick up her first kill of the match. As now it is 17-16 West Fargo Horace. Schwain will go to serve again. Soleil Berg. Now an attack there on the near side by Ogier. As that's out of bounds on the attack from Horace, 17-17. As Ogier will go back to the bench. Will allow Channing Comer, the 5'8" junior, to come on to the service line. Comer drills it down the line, just touched the top of the tape and over as that's out of bounds from Schwain. 18-17, Fargo North with a slight edge. Great match here so far between two of the top 6 teams in the EDC. Right now, number 1 versus number 6. Near side, as that's a kill. Jordan Christofferson with her seconds of the match. And again, only one set this season has been lost at home to the Fargo North Spartans this year. I believe that was the only set they lost since late August, other than that road loss at West Fargo. As I think Rydell picked up a deflection on that, and she does. That would be her second kill of the match, and that is indeed what the board is credited with. 19-18, Fargo North. Back and forth we go. No team has had more than a 3-point lead, or a 4-point lead, or a 5-point lead. Wow. 13-8, I believe, was the largest lead for Fargo North. As smash, no chance at that. West Fargo Horace even things up on the attack by Shaylee Bovkoon. Bovkoon's first of the match. 19-19. As back on the service line. Near side for Horace libero Sommerfeld. Rydell picks up another kill. That's her third of the match. 20-19. A tight match. Could come down to 1 or 2 plays here as North leading Horace 20-19. Set up near side for Christofferson in the corner. Kelby Christofferson with her 4th kill of the match. Makes it now 22-20. Hale is back in, as is Donnelly. Lilia Donnelly's back in for the Hawks in the black jersey, serving right to left. Libero Evie Berg back on as well for the Spartans. Soft touch to the back row. Propping it up there that time. Near kill, but we might have got our second pancake of the match. Push towards no ladies land. And Fargo North regains the lead here, 21-20, though credit a kill there for credit for Thiel, but Thiel's not on, or Thiel just checked in, I think. So 21-20, smash. As 5 kills go on the stat sheet now for Kelby Christofferson. (21-21) on that Your Live event scoreboard. Kelby Christofferson towards Tickerson. Thiel props it up. Tickerson back over. Hale is there to sweep it up for the Hawks. As that's a soft touch and kill for Jordan Christofferson, her third of the match. And a timeout is called by Rachel Hubbell. And Fargo North, West Fargo Horace 22, top-ranked Spartans 21. You're on YourLiveEvent.com opening set.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Out of the timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com, West Fargo Horace leading Fargo North 22-21. 22-21 again, West Fargo Horace. Over Fargo North. Neither team has had more than a 5-point lead. North had a 13-8 lead at one point. At that point in the set. Right now, Horace with the 1-point lead and the serve. It's Kelby Christofferson on the service line. Guided back over by Tickerson. Near side, slam, Berg with another big dig. Far side, Tickerson, out of bounds. No deflection, 23-21. Boy, Evie Berg. I'm always impressed by liberos. I think they're some of the best volleyball players around, and Berg is certainly one of the best I can see in the EDC. 23-21, Horace 2 points away from the opening set. And a shot that time from Shook gives Horace 3 set points. We'll give Shook her first kill to go along with an ace. As again, Horace with a chance at the opening set. Load up. Back sets for Berg. Soleil's attack dugout. Kelby Christofferson. Jordan Christofferson. Dugout Evie Berg. Far side. Tickerson with a punch. Dugout. Now Hale. Evie Berg again. And that leads to a point. As Thiel picks up her third of the match. I think she has 2. I think one of them is supposed to go to Tickerson, but we'll credit Thiel with 3 as it is on the board right now. Back to the service line is Thiel. As that's out of bounds. 25-22. The final in set number 1. West Fargo Horace delivers Fargo North just their second set loss this season. 25-22. West Fargo Horace gets the first set over Fargo North. Back with our First Class Mortgage in between the sets recap next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Welcome back to the Spartan Dome. We're just in time for our First Class Mortgage in between the sets recap. First Class Mortgage is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That's firstclasscorp.com. 25-22. Let's update the scoreboard here. Reset that score. And West Fargo Horace is up 1-0 after a 25-22 first set victory. Take it through the in between the sets recap here. Bounced attack from both sides, really. But it was Fargo North's serving woes that really gave the edge to Horace. 4 errors for North, no aces versus 1 error on the service line for Horace and 2 aces. Leading the way for West Fargo Horace, it's the Christoffersons right now. Not sure if they are sisters or cousins or whatnot, but they certainly seem like family out there right now. As Kelby Christofferson, 5 kills and a pair of blocks, and Jordan Christofferson with 3 kills. 3 kills as well for Jaden Hale, and 1 kill each for Olivia Shook with an ace, and as well Shaylee Boff-Kuhn with a kill. An ace as well for Lilia Donnelly. Leading the way for Fargo North, 3 players with 3 kills each, as Betsy Schiltz and Soleil Berg and Rydell, Audrey Rydell with 3 kills each. Rydell with a pair of blocks as well, and a Nelson with a block. 2 kills I have down. I think they have just 1 there for Tickerson, Allie Tickerson. So that's our numbers as we go into the second set. North with a chance to take the early lead, and they do with a kill from Rydell. That is her 4th kill of the match. Going on with a pair of blocks. 1-0 Fargo North. Again, after falling in the first set. 25-22. Horace rallies to get that one across. Schiltz tried to smash it. Instead, smashed it into the net. 1-1. Our score, neither team has had more than a 5-point lead in the first set. And that serve is out of bounds, giving North the early lead now 2-1. That was back to serve is Soleil Berg for Fargo North. The 5'9" junior gets it down the middle. Near side. As Rydell looking for the open space. Nicely dug there by Christofferson. And set back over by Donnelly. Far side, Tickerson. Dug out there for Kelby Christofferson. Hale. He's got a back pedal to get that one and has it. Now Rydell. Back and forth we go. Hale again for Horace on the far side on a push. Thiel. Now Rydell with a chance. Another block. Big point there for West Fargo Horace. 2-2 tie now. As I give a block, I believe, for Shook. That would be a trifecta. A block, a kill, and an ace in the match. And she goes to serve here now. Shook down the middle to Thiel. Soleil Berg now far side for Tickerson with the right palm down the middle. Donnelly digs it out for the Hawks. Far side, Hale out of bounds. 3-2 Fargo North. And no team has had more than a 5-point lead at any point in this match. Fargo North led it 13-8 in the opening set. But from that point on, Horace outscored them 17-9 to get the first set victory. Rydell at the jump serve. Donnelly and the Hawks respond. Hale blocked, though, from Tickerson. Tick, tick, boom for Ellie Tickerson. Second block of the match here now. 4-2. Rydell and the Spartans with a 2-point lead, trying to even things up in one set apiece. Set to the near side, cross-court attack off Jordan Christopherson, dug out by the Spartans. Here comes Rydell, fires, that's dug out this time by the libero and Sommerfeld for the Hawks. A block that time for North, keeps it in North's possession, and they pick up the point here, 5-2. Block for Anna Nelson, her second of the match. And 5-2 our score. Rydell back on the service line. Rydell on the jump serve. It's out of bounds, and Fargo North has now committed 5 service errors, still searching for their first ace of the match. As Schwain will go to serve here now. For West Fargo Horace, Cindy Schwain, the 5'7" senior. Schwain into the nets. Horace now just their second service error. By the way, both these teams, no net violations. We've had 1 4-contact violation, no double contacts, no infractions for a hand over the net. So it's been really clean volleyball between these two teams outside the service line. Jump serve there, that's clean for the Spartans. Far side, cross-court attack, dugout there by Schiltz. On a sneak attack there for Evie Berg. Tickerson far side into the net, 6-4. Fast-paced volleyball, pretty exciting stuff. Should make for a fun EDC tournament, which again, we will have the broadcast for you on yourliveevents.com, home of the EDC tournament. Far side, on the attack, it's dug out there by Sommerfeld and the Hawks. Near side, Kelby Christopherson already with 5 kills in the match. Won't get her 6 there. Tickerson pops it down the line. Christopherson's there for the dig. And now on a, it was intended to be a smash, but not quite so much. Job done nonetheless for Ella Livingston. Livingston going to pick up her first kill of the match. And back on the service line there now, Jordan Christopherson towards the corner where Tickerson's waiting for it. Set up to the far side there for Soleil Berg. Dug out Jordan Christopherson. Pedaling to get there is Schwain. Christopherson sends Evie Berg into a play on it, and she has it as the Hawks get it back. Schwain loads it up. Far side, kept alive. Still up for grabs, on a point for West Fargo Horace, even up at 6 now. On the kill, second already now for Ella Livingston. As on the serve, Jordan Christopherson with the game tied at 6 here in the second set. Cross-court attack is dug out there by Sommerfeld. Near side, down the line for the kill. For Horace. And that's going to be Kelby Christopherson, her first kill of the set, her 6th of the match, leading all players. Christopherson, though, Jordan, that is, into the net. The Hawks had just 1 service error in the entire first set. They have 2 in the first 14 combined points. 2 free points, therefore, in this set for Fargo North as Tickerson. Allie Tickerson sends it down the middle to Sommerfeld. And the Hawks near side. No ladies land found that time. Kelby Christopherson finding all the open spaces. 7-7. Make it 8-7. Horace won the first set 25-22. Up now by 1 point. Sommerfeld on serve. Loading the cannons. Far side. Down the line. On the attack for Soleil Berg. Now attack for the Hawks, and a great play for Nelson to keep it up for North. Near side. Another kill for Christofferson. She cannot be stopped. 9-7 West Fargo Horace. Christofferson with 8 kills, and a pair of blocks. Back to serve, it's Sommerfeld. Loaded up, far side, cross-court attack, dug out by the Hawks. Sends it down the line and guided back over Soleil Berg, back to West Fargo Horace. Near side, Christofferson. They're going to call 4 contact violation on that, and it's now 9-8. (25-22), again, that first set score. The Hawks were down by 5, 13-8 earlier in the first set. They rallied and won and handed the top-ranked North Spartans only their second loss at home in the Spartan Dome this season. Near side, cross-court attack is dug out there by the Hawks. Christofferson goes at it again, kept alive. Oh, good chance, but not quite enough that time. Not quite enough hands on the right spot. Give kill number 9 to Kelby Christofferson. As on the serve is now Lilia Donnelly. Donnelly with an ace already tonight. Donnelly lasers that one down the middle. Schiltz, right down. Couldn't quite get high enough on that one. 11-8. West Fargo Horace with the 3-point edge at the moment. Back to serve here is Donnelly. Donnelly towards the sideline, or towards the line there. Now near side, Christofferson. Heavy Berg with the dig. Back, a block for Kelby Christofferson. What can she do? 12-8. As West Fargo Horace with a 4-point lead over Fargo North. Timeout, I believe, coach's timeout was called. We're back here to bid on yourliveevent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Out of the timeout, 12-8, West Fargo Horace. With the lead over Fargo North. They leaded 1-0 after a 25-22 first set score. 12-8 here in set number 2. Lilia Donnelly and the West Fargo Horace Hawks. Donnelly back at the service line. Trying to pull the upset here over the top-ranked Spartans. Their only loss at West Fargo High in 5 sets. As that might have been a lift, but North gets away with that one here. Far side for Hale. Finds no ladies land. 4th kill of the night for the junior Jaden Hale. 13-8. Horace now with a 5-point lead at this juncture of the match. Or of the set, I should say. Donnelly, back of the service line there. Soft touch into the net. Kills the momentum for West Fargo Horace on the 4th service error. As Comer now back to the service line. Channing Comer, the 5'8 junior. Down the middle. Donnelly. And guided back over by the Hawks and Sommerfeld. Far side, Soleil Berg. Back line. Soleil Berg with her 4th of the match. 13-10, back-to-back points now for the Spartans. It's Comer going back to the service line here. Comer with the right hand down the middle. Challenging serve returned by Hale and the Hawks. Hale with another one. Her 5th of the match. 14-10. Kelby Christofferson Back to the service line, looking for that trifecta, already with 9 kills and 3 blocks in search of an ace. The back row, won't get it that time. Rydell down the middle. Christopherson with the dig. Near side, top of the net. Point goes to Horace. So it's hit out of bounds by the Spartans, 15-10. The Horace Hawks, 35 points away from an upset. Still a long ways to go. A lot of work to do against the top team. As that set down the line, dug out by the Hawks. Hale on the near side, push towards the open space by Schiltz as Christopherson sends that ball off Evieberg high into the sky in the Spartan Dome. Near side, Christopherson, Evieberg with another dig. Far side, Soleberg, cross-court attack dug out by the Spartans. Hale again, off the block attempt by the Spartans. Soleberg, far side, blocked by Hale. It's a hailstorm from West Fargo Horace, 16-10. And a timeout on the floor. West Fargo Horace 16, Fargo North 10. Back in a bit on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Back out of the timeouts on our YourLiveEvent.com scoreboard, 16-10. West Fargo Horace over Fargo North, and I believe the Spartans have used both their timeouts here in the second sets. Spartans looking for a spark in their home gym. As Kelby Christopherson back on the service line for the Spartans. Christopherson already with 9 kills and 3 blocks. And she will pick up the triumph. Nope, out of bounds. Looked down for 1 second, look at my stats, looked up, looked like it was in, and was out. Now 5 service errors for both of these teams. None in a while, though, for Fargo North, so they're improving. As back on the jump serve, backpedaling Summerfield gets it. Hale, far side. Berg, stepping up. Berg, and a block by Shuck. Olivia Shuck now. 17-11. Horace back up by 6. Eyeing themselves towards a 2-0 lead in this varsity match on YourLiveEvent.com. On the jump serve for Shook. Set up, Rydell. That's going to be a lift. No, double contact. Either way, point goes to Horace. Largest lead for either team at any point in a set. 7 points now, the advantage for West Fargo Horace. Trying to pull what would probably be their biggest win in school history. Tickerson, far side, blocked but out of bounds. 18-12. Point goes to the Spartans, and back to the service line is Rydell. Audrey Rydell, the 6'1 sophomore, the only sophomore on this varsity squad for Fargo North. Near side, Christopherson. Dug out by the Spartans. Here's Tickerson, pops it up and over. Tickerson with the last couple of points. 18-13 now. As Tickerson with a couple of kills on the match. And Rydell back to the service line. Rydell towards Summerfeld. Donnelly loads up and a kill. No, out of bounds, excuse me, out of bounds. 18-14. It's Rydell and the Spartans keep the serve. 3-0 run. Rydell to the middle. Kelby Christopherson, now Hale on the far side. Dugout Soleil Berg. Rydell steps up for the back row. Rallying towards it is Donnelly and Sommerfeld. Back to the Spartans. Far side, Tickerson out of bounds. 19-14 ends the mini run for Fargo North. Schwain checks in, also checking in for the Hawks. It's Bob Kuhn. How's Sidney Schwain back to the service line. Far side, Tickerson pops it up and over. Schwain is there to sweep it up. Far side, Bob Kuhn. Dugout there for Thiel and the Spartans. Tickerson with a push, cross court. Schwain pops it up that time. Christopherson to no ladies land. Jordan Christopherson with her fourth kill of the match. 20-14. West Fargo Horace flying away from the Spartans in this second set. Schwain down the middle. Pops it up there. Sent over by the Spartans. Near side, cross-court attack there for Christopherson. Tickerson with the right fist. It's out of bounds. 21-14. No timeouts left to call for Fargo North. As the Hawks have outscored the Spartans since it was 13-8 Fargo North in the first set. They have outscored them now 38-23. Far side, that's going to go out of bounds. 21-15. Probably would have sailed over the antenna anyway. As Betsy Schiltz. 3 kills on the night, none in this second set, though. All coming in the first. Schiltz on the jump serve. Towards Sommerfeld. Schwain near side into the net. 21-16. Fargo North picking up a point there. Much needed. As Schiltz, the 5'8 senior. Back to the service line near side. Nice spin on that one. Schwain props it up. Cross-court attack dug out by the Spartans. Near side. Towards no ladies land and down. For Channing Comer, that's her first kill of the match. 21-17. Fargo North trying to rally a comeback after they were down by 7. And an ace. And a timeout is called by West Fargo Horace. 21-18. Fargo North trying to rally here. Down 1-0 here in set number 2 on YourLiveEvent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Out of the timeout, 21-18. West Fargo Horace with a 3-point lead in this second set over Fargo North. A 1-0 lead for the Hawks after they won the first 25-22. Fargo North trailed by 7. 21-14. They're on a 4-0 run right now. Trying to make their way back in to the set. Schwain, near side. Cross-court attack. Did it catch a deflection? It did. There's that time for Jordan Christopherson, her 5th kill of the match. Matching Hale for second best on the team only to Kelby Christopherson. 22-18. The Hawks 3 points away from being only the second team this season to deliver 2-set victories against the Spartans. Miscommunication that time. Christopherson with an ace. 23-18. Jordan Christopherson Looking for another ace. And she will get it. Christofferson back-to-back aces now for the Hawks, and they've got a half dozen set points to go up 2-0 over the top-ranked team in the state in Class A. Jordan Christofferson towards Tickerson in the corner. Props it far side. Comer sends it back to the Hawks. Couldn't quite reach that one that time for Livingston. 24-19. As Tickerson goes back to the service line, they've saved one set point. Can they save 5 more? Schwain, far side block. There by Nelson, her third of the match. Back to the Spartans, and they find the corner. Nelson with a couple of big plays on that rally. A kill. Her second of the match, and her third block, 24-20. Tickerson back to the service line. Schwain loads the cannons near side for the set, and they got it. Kelby Christofferson again. She's got 10 in this match, 25-20. West Fargo Horace, in their second year of school history, have got the top-ranked Spartans on the ropes. Back for set number 3 and a first-class mortgage in between the sets recap next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
Every bank wants you to open an account. Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
And back for a first-class mortgage in between the sets recap. First-class mortgage, more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. More information, go online to First Class Corp. That's firstclasscorp.com. West Fargo Horace looking to pull up the upset. They lead 2-0 over Fargo North. 25-22, 25-20, as the Christoffersons are having themselves some games right now. Kelby Christofferson leads the way for the Hawks with 10 kills and 3 blocks. And being aided by Jordan Christofferson's 5 kills and a pair of aces, and Jaden Hales 5 kills and a block as well. Leading the way for the Spartans Two players with 4 kills. That would be Soleil Berg and Audrey Rydell, both with 4 kills each. Anna Nelson with a couple of kills and 3 blocks as well. Rydell with a couple of blocks also. Both teams with 5 service errors in the first 2 sets. 5 aces for Horace. None yet. Still for Fargo North. Still in search of their... Actually, I should say one. One ace for Schiltz. Schiltz has the lone ace. Otherwise, nada for Fargo North. As we start set number 3, North with the serve. It'll be Schiltz, the service line. On the back row, Christopherson, Jordan Christopherson that time on the attack. Here's Tickerson, far side, blocked but out of bounds by Thiel. Fargo North takes the early lead here. 1-0 Spartans. Tickerson with a couple of kills on the night. Back to the service line is Schiltz, Betsy Schiltz. 5'8" senior. Your side, Christopherson, inbounds. Probably maybe her easiest of those 10-11 kills of the night. I'll give it to her. Has a kill. Number 11. And it's 1-1 here in the third set. 25-22, 25-20. Again, Horace took the first 2 sets. The service error gives North back the lead and the serve. 6 of those now for West Fargo Horace. Tickerson. Get it down the middle on the serve. Popped it up and over to Evie Berg. Your side, down the line. Ogier. Sends it back to the Hawks. Berg with another big dig. Far side. Soleil Berg with a kill. 3-1 Fargo North. Soleil Berg with her 5th of the match. She had 3 in the opening set, just 2 since then. But the Spartans looking to give themselves a spark and get back into this match. Tickerson, down the middle. Far side. Hale. Dug out there for Tickerson. Now far side for Soleil Berg. Near side, Christopherson, blocked Rydell, sent back to the Spartans. Rydell, blocked this time by Shook. Donnelly for the Hawks. Shook pops it over. Berg is there waiting. Soleil Berg, far side, dug out there, Sommerfeld. And a block again, but out of bounds this time. Jordan Christopherson with her 6th kill of the match. Rydell with her 3rd block. And Shook with her 2nd of the match as well. Makes it now 3-2. Fargo North with the lead here in the third set. Side. Cross court, but we get a whistle and a net violation coming. Our first of the night. As it's now 4-2. Update that for you. 4-2, Fargo North. Off the first net violation for Horace. Rydell goes back to the service line on the jump serve. Sommerfeld. Far side, Hale. And now Soleil Berg finds the right spot to deliver that attack. Christopherson, Ogier for the block, her first of the match. And another block. And the block circle comes by the Fargo North bench. Block for Anna Nelson, her 4th of the match. 5-2, Fargo North. Might have found something after the second set. Down the middle. Here's side now for Christopherson. Pushed over by Schiltz. And just enough oomph on that one for the Hawks and Livingston. Back to Donnelly off the attack on the near side from the Spartans. Little miscommunication doesn't hamper the Hawks that time. Popped over by Comer. And now Hale. Pushed to the corner. Schiltz. Nelson. No, just long. Thought it might have been on the line, but it's just out of bounds. 5-3. About time for my comment. I'd love to see a Hawkeye technology that they use in the Grand Slam tennis tournaments. Love to see that come out here so we could zoom in and see if that ball was actually on the line. Those line judges, they do a heck of a job, though. give them credit. Without them, they don't have games, and we don't have broadcasts. Far side, Soleil Berg, blocked by... We'll give it to, looks like they'll give it to Bavkoon on that far side. Bavkoon with their first block unofficially of the match. 5-4 now. Back-to-back points for the Hawks. We're going to pull the massive upset. Cross-court serve by Schwain. Far side, Soleil Berg. Down the line, Schwain with a dig. Near side, Christofferson. Out of reach of a block, and Jordan Christofferson ties it up at 5. Christofferson now with 7 kills. Second only to Kelby Christofferson's 11. Schwain over there on the far side. Near side, Ogier popped up high. Schwain trying to track it down, trying to get to Sommerfeld, and couldn't get a clean look at it. 6-5, Fargo North back in front. As Thiel, 5'6" junior Grace Thiel, goes back to the service line. There for the North Spartans, number 1 ranked team in the state. Cross-court serve, and there's an ace for Thiel. Her second of the match. The only Spartan with an ace so far tonight, 7-6 Fargo North. Or 7-5, excuse me. Thiel in. As Thiel picks up another. Made a correction there. As Thiel and Schultz now with aces. Back-to-back. Fargo North leads at 8-5 over West Fargo Horace in this set. Horace still up 2-0 on yourliveevent.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The timeout, Fargo North with the lead in this third set, 8-5. After dropping the first two, 25-22 and 25-20. As back on the service line, Grace Thiel with a pair of aces. 3 now for Fargo North after none in the first set, 1 in the second set, 2 here in the third. As Thiel and the Spartans, they have not led by more than 5 points at any point in this match. Thiel down the middle. Oh, nearly had 3 in a row. That's popped up high into the air. Schwain flips it up and over. And flipped back by Schultz. Got it back there by Bavkoon. Back come the Spartans. Far side, Soleil Berg. Tapped up towards No Ladies Land. It's covered there by Christofferson, and a kill by Livingston, her third of the match. 8-6. As Christofferson, Jordan Christofferson back to the service line. A little over an hour into this match. Down the middle, dug out by the Hawks. Bavkoon, oh, what a dig by Dickinson. That go in bounds. North saying it did. I think it did too. Line judge. By the way, you can't see it unless Joey Hughes really zooms in tight. But that line judge has one of the most spectacular mustaches I have ever seen. Just saying, props to that guy. And he's talking it over there, and we're getting the tableside floor judge to come to the perch. There's a dig by Dickinson, and they are giving her the point. North leading 9-6. I think it bounced like off the top of the net and went right down. It was in. As Soleil Berg looks to keep this stretch going for the Spartans. Berg, Christofferson through Bavkoon. Now Kelby Christofferson. Sliding to the floor to get that one is Nelson. Down the middle for Soleil Berg. Schwain loads the cannons near side for the kill. Kelby Christopherson, number 12, 9-7. Sommerfeld back on the service line for the Horace Hawks. Alyssa Sommerfeld, the junior, in 5'5", second shortest team on the team, only to Bree Heilman, who's 5'4". Far side, Tickerson, a block, but out of bounds. 10-7, Fargo North. And it'll be Evie Berg. Libero going back to serve here now for Fargo North. Down the middle. Jordan Christopherson through Schwain. Kelby Christopherson blocked by Rydell. Her fourth of the match is Soleil Berg. Dug out there. Christopherson popped up and over. Berg sweeps it up. Jousted the net, punched over by Tickerson. Schwain props it up. Down the line through many hands to Tickerson. Now near side, cross-court attack, dugout Tickerson. Tickerson with the right fist, flips it up and over again. We keep going. Berg with another dig to Berg and back to Berg. All aboard the Berg train, get it back to Horace, and they send it out of bounds. 11-7, Fargo North. The Spartans starting to wake up. They're sharpening their spears, if you will, looking for spikes. As Ogier checks back in for Thiel, and Betsy Schiltz goes back to the service line there for the Spartans, the 5'8" senior. On the jump serve. I think she might have switched hands that time. Drafty. Your side on the push, denied. But out of bounds. Ogier with the right idea, just couldn't quite execute. 11-8. How's Lilia Donnelly back to the service line there for the Horace Hawks, their second season of full varsity volleyball. Sixth place right now in the EDC standings. They love nothing more than to move up in those EDC standings and get a big upset. A little delay there at the scores table. Right now, Horace is at 5-2 with a win tonight. Depending upon Cheyenne's game, Horace could move all the way up to fourth in the standings, depending upon what West Fargo High and Cheyenne, all the West Fargo schools, right there on the line, as that is just out of bounds. On the service error, makes it now 12-8. On the seventh service error of the game for West Fargo Horace. It's Tickerson on the service line, and nope, it's going to be Schiltz. Betsy Schiltz on the service line now. Schiltz on the jump serve. Load up near side, block, and down for Rydell. 13-8. Second time this match in a set that the Spartans have led by 5. Can they finish it off this time and prevent West Fargo Horace from getting the sweep with a rally? Donnelly, near side. Christopherson's attack dug out easily by the Spartans. Now Tickerson with a kill. Tickerson with her third of the night. And a timeout is called. 14-8. Fargo North trying to claim a set here and send it to set number 4 as the Hawks lead it 2-0 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
Out of the timeout on YourLiveEvent.com. 14-8. Fargo North with the 2-0 deficit, but they lead it here in set number 3. Of course, Joey Hughes on the camera tonight, reminding me that the illustrious mustache of course, belongs to the head coach of the Fargo North baseball team, Nathan Walsh. Luscious Locks. As Hale for the kill. That time for the Hawks. Makes it now 14-9. Hale coming in with her 6th kill of the match now. As back to serve for the first time here tonight for West Fargo Horace. That's Piper Speakermeyer, the 5'5" sophomore. And Speakermeyer with an ace. Her first of the match. And the 6th of the match for Horace, 14-10. Speakermeyer looking for another. Berg on it. Set up Rydell out of bounds, 14-11. Here comes West Fargo Horace. Trying to fly on in here. Trying to fly in and fly out with a big upset. Speakermeyer nearly an ace. Evie Berg and Tickerson track it down. After Speakermeyer, now Donnelly. Hale, far side. Dugout, Evie Berg. Tickerson looking for an old ladies land. She will get the kill. Tickerson, according to the board, with 4 kills now. And Tickerson goes back to the service line. A 15-11 lead for Fargo North. They leave her at 3, actually. Tickerson kills. Far side for Hale. Near side, Ogier. Near side for Christofferson, Jordan Christofferson. They'll give her number 8. 15-12. Now they do give 4 now to Tickerson on that board. 15-12. The lead belongs to North. Horace hanging around. Rydell with a kill. Big one. Her 5th of the match. 16-12. And Rydell goes back to the service line here now, with the Spartans now single digits away from taking the 3rd set here. Rydell after a few bounces. Up down the middle to Sommerfeld. Block that time. And another block. Ogier and Nelson combine. Ogier with her 2nd. Nelson with her 5th. 17-12. Fargo North looking for a set to force set number 4. Rydell on the service line. Donnelly loads it up. Cross court. And a kill there that time. That surely is number 8. And it is for Jordan Christofferson. 17-13. 8 for Jordan Christofferson. 12 for Kelby Christofferson. 20 kills in total for the Christoffersons tonight for West Fargo Horace. Far side, down the line for the kill, Soleberg. With her 6th of the night. 18-13. As Grace Theo goes back to the service line already with a couple of aces on the night. Theo on the jump serve. Nice spin on that in between. 2 Hawks in the back row. 19-13. 3 aces now for Grace Theo. As the Spartans 6 points away from the 3rd set, their 1st of the night, to force a set 4. Jordan Christofferson takes Evie Berg out to the ground. 19-14 on kill number 9. 4th of the set. It's Kelby Christofferson back in. 19-14, Jordan Christofferson at the service line. 9 kills and a pair of aces on the night. Near side, in the corner for Schiltz. Schiltz with her 4th of the match. Fargo North now pulling away. Looking at forcing a 4th set. An hour and 15 minutes in. Cross court. Your side, Kelby Christofferson with an ace, or with a kill, 20-15. Christofferson's 13 of the night. Sommerfeld back to the service line, the libero for the Hawks. Trying to mount a 3rd set rally here to come back and finish it off in straights. North trying to prevent the upset. Down the line, dug out by the Hawks. Far side, Bovkun, but a block. First by Nelson. Nelson with her 6th of the night. 21-15. Evie Berg back to the service line for the Spartans. Berg down the middle. Far side, Bovkun, cross court. Dug out there. Now it's a block. This time for West Fargo Horace. 21-16. As a hero on the block that time is Olivia Shook. Shook with her 3rd block of the match. As Donnelly. Now right down into the net, 21-17. Donnelly back at the service line. Donnelly with an ace tonight. Lasers that one to the back row where Thiel is waiting. Far side for Tickerson. Tickerson finds no ladies land. Tickerson, that should be her 5th of the night, and it is. Schiltz goes back to the service line as the Spartans need 3 more to force a 4th set. Schiltz down the middle. Donnelly back set to Hale. It's a double contact. North now 2 away. Unlike the first set when they had a 13-8 lead and they let it get away from them, it looks like they will clinch it this time. Down the middle. There, a driller by Jordan Christofferson. Equally good return by the Spartans. Here's Hale. Dug out Evie Berg. Schiltz, Soleil Berg. Blocked first, though, for Shook. Her 4th of the match. 23-18. Horace gets back on the service line. As Kelby Christofferson comes out and Speakermeyer will check in for the Hawks. Speakermeyer, after a few bounces, close to the line there. Got to be careful of a foot fault. Not called that time as Ogier on an attack. Dug out. Sommerfeld. Now Christofferson out of bounds. 24-18 and a half dozen set points for Fargo North. Tickerson. Down the middle. Far side for Hale. Now Sommerfeld. Hale. Far side. Down the line for the kill. 1 set point saved. Off of Hale's 7th kill of the match. As Shook is back in for the Hawks. Or excuse me, Livingston. Livingston's back in for the Hawks. Shook is back at the service line. Again, 25-22, 25-20 were the set scores in favor of the Hawks. On the jump serve, it is out of bounds, and that does it for the 3rd set. On the 8th service error of the game for Horace, Fargo North wins the 3rd set, 25-19. We're going to a 4th set here on YourLiveEvent.com.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back here for another First Class Mortgage in between the sets recap. First Class Mortgage is more than just their company names. The way they do business, whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. Provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. More information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. 25-22, 25-20. 25-19, though that last one in favor of the Spartans. It's 2-1. West Fargo Horace with the lead. Spartans once again at a 13-8 lead in a set, only this time they outscored the Hawks 12-11 the rest of the way in order to force a fourth set. Leading the way for the Spartans, they got to some great balance here right now. Soleil Berg with 6 kills. Audrey Rydell with 5 as well for Ali Tickerson, and 3 aces for Grace Thiel. Leading the way for the Hawks, the Christoffersons, Kelby Christofferson, 13 kills and 3 blocks. Jordan Christofferson with 9 kills and 2 aces. So, Jaden Hale with some nice numbers, as Rydell with a big kill. Number 6 on the night. Equals Soleil Berg's number. Jane Hale, by the way, for West Fargo Horace is up to 7 kills on the match. North with a 1-0 lead here, trying to force a 5th and deciding set. As that's a smash. There for a lot of celebration after for Olivia Shook. Shook with the kill. That's her second of the match. She has the trifecta tonight with 4 blocks, 2 kills, and 2 aces. 1-1 tie here in set number 4. This match started at 7:40. We're nearing our 90-minute mark here of the match. Far side, Rydell trying to pop it over. It's a block by the Hawks. Back row attack. Soleil Berg with her 7th of the match. Blocked, though, on the other end by Hale. Hale's 2nd block of the match is on the service, Tickerson. Other side, Christofferson, block, Rydell, somehow kept up by the Hawks, as Ogier's got to guide it over. On an attack, dug out by Tickerson. And the Spartans Near side, Christofferson up with the net. They wanted double contact, and that should be the call. Yep, double contact there. Tough break for Ogier, but I think that's the right call. 2-2. Officials done a very nice job tonight. As a 2-2 tie. And a jump there for Shook. Far side for Berg. Down the line for the kill. Soleil Berg with another. She's got 8 now on the match, leading all Spartans. Rydell, though, having herself a really nice statistical night. 6 kills and 6 blocks. On the service line for Audrey Rydell. She's looking for the trifecta with an ace as well. On the line, far side. Hale with a kill. Hale with her 8th of the match. Approaching double digits, which would join the Christoffersons. Be 3 Hawks with double-digit kills. 3-3. Out of bounds on the service error. Now 9 service errors for West Fargo Horace. 6 aces. 5 service errors and 4 aces for Fargo North. Spartans lead at 4-3. They need this one in order to force a 5th and deciding set here in the Spartan Dome. On the service line, Thiel already with a trio of aces. Won't get it that time. Jordan Christofferson on the attack, dug out by Berg. Far side, Soleil Berg now. Dug out by the Hawks. Hooked over there by West Fargo Horace. Sent back to the Hawks. Bob Kuhn on the far side for the kill. That's Shaylee Bob-Kuhn's 2nd kill of the night. 4-4 tie. It's Jordan Christofferson back to the service line. Christofferson up for grabs. The Spartans have it. They got it over with Soleil Berg. Loaded up, far side, Bob-Kuhn again. Back-to-back kills for Shaylee Bob-Kuhn. 5-4 now. West Fargo Horace has taken the lead and trying to pull the upset. They have handed the Spartans 2/3 of their set losses here at home. Far side, Berg finds no ladies' land. 5-5 is Soleil Berg really heating up now for the Spartans. 9 kills on their home floor. Soleil Berg will go to the service line now. Berg down the middle to Sommerfeld on the Hawks. Near side, Christofferson, dugout Tickerson, tapped over by Nelson. And back come the Hawks. Far side, boy, Kuhn, why not? Nearly had a third. Dugout though, Thiel. Tickerson, tick, tick, boom. For Allie Tickerson. 6 kills now for the senior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on this Fargo North squad. Off to a great season. They don't want it to derail now. Boy Kuhn with a push. Dug out there by the Spartans. Far side, Tickerson again. Tick, tick, boom. Kill number 7 for Tickerson. Berg back to the service line. Jump serve. Loads up near side. Popped up and over. Far side there, Tickerson. Dug out there. Jordan Christofferson. Now Kelby Christofferson. Berg to the floor with an egg. Joust to the net. Won there by Schiltz on a block. Jordan Christofferson is able to rally to get it over. Block out of bounds. Point to Fargo North. Schiltz with their first block of the match as well. And a 3rd kill they're going to give to Nelson. Anna Nelson, her 3rd kill of the match. 8-5, Fargo North down 2-1. As that's going to be an ace for Soleil Berg. 9-5. And a timeout is called by West Fargo Cheyenne. Fargo North 9, West Fargo Horace 5. The Hawks up 2-1, but North trying to pull away here in this set to force a fifth and decider here on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Out of the timeout here. It is 9-5. Fargo North with the lead over West Fargo Horace. By the way, Chiefs fans, Broncos fans, Kansas City leads 16-0 over Denver. This one's just crossed the 90-minute mark in this match, and from the looks of it, we'll have a lot more to go. Soleil Berg having herself a really nice third set. Through the first 14 points combined in this fourth set, she has 3 kills and an ace. Far side, Bob Kuhn into the net. 10-5, Fargo North. Berg. Back to the service line. Berg. Pops it up to Sommerfeld. Now Christofferson. Berg again down the middle for the kill. Soleil Berg with 10 kills. First 2 double digits for Fargo North. And they lead it now by 6. As Horace and Hadley Steffen going to her bench. Kendall Mueller, the 8th grader, just checked into the game. Near side. Christofferson, Kelby Christofferson. 5 kills in each of the first 2 sets. She has just 4 in the third and fourth sets combined. 11-6 now. As Sommerfeld back on the service line. Sommerfeld near side. To the middle to Thiel. Far side, Tickerson up and over. Up for grabs, Schwain. Evie Berg sets up. Nelson, dug out. Tapped over, dug out again for Sommerfeld. Mueller, dug out now for the Spartans as Berg out of bounds. 11-7 now. Four-point lead still for the Spartans in the fourth set, trying to get their second set, equalize it, and send it to a fifth and deciding set. Schwain, near side, down the line, to the net. It's a point for Christofferson. Make that 15 now, I believe, for Kelby Christofferson. Sommerfeld. Serve down the middle. Far side, Tickerson. Down the line. Now, Christofferson. Kelby's attack dug out there by Nelson towards the corner on the push and the point for Anna Nelson. Nelson with her 4th of the match. As the libero, Evie Berg, back to the service line. 12-8, Fargo North with a 4-point lead. Down the middle. Schwain, far side. Mueller takes out Berg. A lot of power in that 8th grader. Well, the Spartans hold, and they keep holding with Soleil Berg. Now Tickerson on the far side. Cross-court attack. Dug out there by Sommerfeld and the Hawks. Cross-court back for Christofferson. Dug out Berg. Now down the line. Tick, tick, boom. For Tickerson, 2 kills in the first 2 sets combined. She has 6 now in the last 2. And once again, 13-8. It's the 3rd time this match we've had a score like that in the set. North led it twice by that score. Horace led it once by that score. As that's a point back for Kelby Christopherson. That officially goes down as 15 for Christopherson. Kelby, that is. As Lilia Donnelly will go back to the service line as Mueller takes the seat on the bench. The young 8th grader getting some time here in this EDC thriller. Rydell over the net. Donnelly sets up Hale, a quiet fourth set, dug out there. Soleberg in the back row. Tickerson dominating on that far side. Tickerson gets another. Allie Tickerson now with 9 on the match, kill-wise. Betsy Schiltz. Back on the service line. Schiltz on the jump serve. Down the middle. Far side for Hale. Grabbed up there by Berg. A little miscommunication, but Rydell recovers for the Spartans. Christopherson on the push. Nice setup there. But the point goes to the Hawks, 14-10. Speakermeyer will check back in for the Hawks. Piper Speakermeyer, the sophomore. Speakermeyer. Cross-court served. Berg and Ogier. Nice whip on that one. Your side, Jordan Christopherson dug out Soleberg. Heavyberg now Tickerson with a punch. Across the face of the net. Far side for Hale, and Hale with a kill. Jaden Hale. Very consistent night, at least 2 kills each of the first 4 sets. She's got 9, 14-11. Horace trying to rally again. Very similar sets here throughout the contest. Speakermeyer back on the service line for the Hawks. Here's Rydell with a kill. Audrey Rydell now with 7 kills herself. 15-11. Spartans 10 points away from a 5th set. So we get a brief injury there for Tickerson. She's able to get back up. Tickerson, soft serve. Donnelly, near side. Blocked by Rydell. Her 7th block of the night to go along with her 7 kills. 16-11 as the block circle continues for North, and a timeout is called. And actually going to I think there's actually going to be a media timeout. 16-11. Fargo North with the lead over West Fargo Horace. While we're in a timeout, I can tell you about what's going on right now at the Red River Valley Fair. If you haven't been out there yet, you got to check it out. The Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch. Going on Fridays through Sundays through October 29th. New activities like the Jumping Pillow, Trike Track, playgrounds, photo opportunities, and more. Days in the Maze for adults 21 plus tomorrow and 2 weeks from tomorrow. Get your tickets and learn more at RedRiverValleyFair.com. The Lost in the Valley Corn Maze. Maybe Joey Hughes might want to take a trip into that corn maze and see if he comes out the other side. Doesn't look too enthused. Thanks to Joey for all he does for our broadcast, a veteran behind the camera. Helped us out at a lot of regular season games and tournaments. Speaking of tournaments, we are your home for the EDC Girls Volleyball Tournament. Also Region 1 and Region 2 Girls Volleyball Tournaments. On YourLiveEvent.com. Also the home for so many other things. Check out our full schedule, YourLiveEvent.com. Near side, back into play, Jordan Christopherson on the dig for Evie Berg. Ogier bumps it back towards the corner. Sommerfeld is there waiting. And down the middle, dug out there by the Spartans. Near side, Ogier. Donnelly with a dig. Far side, Hale. Down the line, Evie Berg nearly had it. Couldn't find a helpful friend as Hale. 16, gave the wrong line there. 10 kills for Jaden Hale, 16-12. 16-12 on the service line now is Shook. Rydell. Block out of bounds, 17-12. They give Rydell her 8th of the night. Right down now back to the service line. As the Spartans now 8 points away from a fifth and deciding set. Donnelly plops it up there that time on the attack. It's dug out by the Spartans as Chickason whooshed it over. Donnelly, near side. Blocked but out of bounds. Jordan Christopherson, the beneficiary this time. It's Christopherson now with 11. As Schwain goes to the service line now for West Fargo Horace. Now it's Berg on the attack far side. Now Mueller. Blocked by Berg. Blocked by Nelson. And sent down the line towards Tickerson. Back over to the Hawks. Mueller, far side. Block again. Nelson with two of them. Soleil Berg with a block as well. That's a trifecta for her, by the way. 10 kills, 1 ace, 1 block, 18-13. Big point for Fargo North. As Thiel going back to the service line. Thiel. Now Schwayen, near side. Christopherson, dugout Berg, push. Schiltz, Schwayen pops it up. Nice kill. Big time that time for Livingston. Fourth of the night for Ella Livingston. 18-14. And back to serve here now. The Hawks. Spartans get it back to them. Far side for Mueller. Cross-court attack. Dug and sent back across by Thiel. Thiel with another dig. Kept alive. Nice play. There by the Spartans, and it leads to a point. 19-14. Big momentum shift for Fargo North. As Soleil Berg back on the service line. A couple of big defensive plays for the Spartans. And a kill. Soft touch that time. It's the fifth of the night for Livingston. Sommerfeld back to the service line there for West Fargo Horace. Sommerfeld popped up, sent back by the Spartans. Your side. And pop back over. Christopherson takes a 19-16. Kelby Christopherson, 16 kills now, along with 3 blocks for the Hawks. Far side, Tickerson. Now near side, block again. Nelson, 6 blocks. Since the third set, she's got 9 of them with 4 kills, 20-16. Fargo North inching closer to a fifth and deciding set. Evie Berg on the service line down the middle. Schwayen loads the cannons near side. In the corner, Kelby Christopherson. 17. Hale is in. Donnelly is in for Schwayen and Mueller. Donnelly. Far side. Plops it up and over on the serve. Now Tickerson. Hung out there by the Hawks in the corner. Jordan Christopherson. Now with 12 kills. And the timeout is called by Fargo North. 20-18. Spartans with the lead over the Hawks. West Fargo Horace looking to make a comeback and try to end it at 4 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of. where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Back to the Spartan Dome here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins, Joey Hughes hanging out with you. Had a little bit of extra time to hang out with you this evening. 1 hour and 45 minutes to be exact. And if the Spartans can pick up 5 more points before the Hawks can pick up 7, or unless we go to extras, we're going to a 5th set. Donnelly on the serve. Propped up there that time for Rydell. And dug out and sent back across by the Hawks. Pushed back over by the Spartans. Hale, far side. And it's a kill for Jaden Hale. Now with 11. 17 for Kelby Christopherson. 12 for Jordan Christopherson. And 11 for Jaden Hale. It's 20-19. Near side. Down the line for Rydell. Rydell with 9 kills now and 7 blocks, 21-19. As Schiltz back on the service line, cross court, Sommerfeld through Donnelly. Now Christopherson out of bounds. 22-19. Just missed the line there for Jordan Christopherson. Jordan Christopherson, 5'11". Kelby Christopherson, 6 feet. It's on the service line. And that's Schiltz. Popped over by Hale. Tickerson tried to get it back. Couldn't. 22-20. Kill number 12 for Hale. 5th this set. 3rd Hawk tonight with a dozen kills or more. Largest for North is 10. That's Soleil Berg. Speakermeyer back on the service line for the Hawks. Rydell pops it up and over. Dugout Donnelly. Near side. Into the net. 23-20. Tickerson goes back to serve. Tickerson down the middle. Far side. Hale down the line for the kill. Jaden Hale now at 13. 23-21. As this one's getting good from the Spartan Dome. Down the middle. It's pumped over by Rydell. Far side. Hale again down the line. Berg is there. Loaded up. Far side. Soleil Berg with a big kill. 3 set points. As Soleil Berg with her 5th of the set. Her 11th of the match. And Audrey Rydell, the 6'1" sophomore. Tallest player on the floor for either side. We'll go to serve here now. Rydell will try and send it to a 5th. Hale, far side, pops it up and over. Dugout Rydell. Here's Schiltz. Berg gets the set win. 25-21. Soleil Berg with 12 kills. We're going to a 5th on YourLiveEvent.com next.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Back for one final set. Set number 5. On this First Class Mortgage in between the sets recap, First Class Mortgage is more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience at the lowest interest rates. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. As we get set for set number 5 here from the Spartan Dome, 25-22, 25-20 in favor of the Hawks. 25-19, 25-21 in favor of the Spartans. Leaders on offense for both teams. The Christoffersons for West Fargo Horace. Kelby with 17 kills, along with 3 blocks. Jordan with 12 kills and 2 aces. And Jaden Hale there with 13 kills and a pair of blocks. Leading the way for Fargo North, Soleil Berg with 12 kills, an ace and a block. Audrey Rydell with 9 kills and 8 blocks. Anna Nelson, 4 kills and 8 blocks as well. 3 aces for Grace Thiel. And Allie Tickerson with 9 blocks and a kill. Boy, it's going to be extremely hard to pick up Enbridge Energy Player of the game tonight. That is for sure. 9 service errors and 1 net violation for the Hawks. 5 service errors, no net violations for the Spartans. Here we go. Fargo North, their second 5-set match of the season. They lost the only one they played so far. They're 0-1 in 5-set matches. I don't believe West Fargo Horace has played a 5-set match this season. As we're 8 minutes away from the 2-hour mark of this match, we're underway in set number 5. As that's a kill for Jordan Christofferson for 13th of the match. 1-0 in favor of West Fargo Horace. Trying to pull up a massive upset, which would, I would say, be their biggest win in school history over the top-ranked North Spartans. 1-1 off the 10th service error of the match for West Fargo Horace. By the way, West Fargo Horace, they have played a 5-set match. They did win against Valley City in Horace 3-2. So they are 1-0 in 5-set matches this season. North is 0-1. Far side. Bird down the line for the kill. Soleil Bird. 13 kills on the night for Bird. It's 2-1. Fargo North holding the lead here right now after dropping the first 2 sets, trying to mount the ultimate comeback in volleyball. Taking 3 in a row. Still up for grabs. The Hawks send it over with Donnelly. Popped up far side. Berg. Cross-court attack for the kill. Soleil Berg again. 14 kills. 3-1. Fargo North. Tickerson. Down the middle. In motion there. Cross-court. For Christofferson. Berg again, far side. Soleil Berg cannot be stopped. 4-1, Fargo North. As the Spartans in front by 3, Kelby Christofferson checks back in. Allie Tickerson back of the service line. Tickerson. Near side. Cross-court attack. Dug out there by the Spartans. Ogier now. Krabenhoff with Christofferson with the dig. And now joust to the net. It's won by Rydell. Another block. As Evie Berg with an attack from the back row. And a point to the Spartans. 5-1. Timeouts. West Fargo Horace. Spartans 10 points away from pulling off the ultimate comeback. And staying with just one loss in their record.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Out of the timeout, set number 5, 5-1. Fargo North rolling here on yourliveevent.com after 4 relatively tight sets. Allie Tickerson and the Spartans will look to get their first 5-set victory of the year. Far side, Hale. Down the line, Berg. Now Rydell taps it in for another one. Audrey Rydell. Her first kill of the set. She has got 10 on the match. Second double-digit killer tonight for North. Soleberg with 15. Down the middle. There for Tickerson as the rally continues. Tickerson with a dig. Far side. Soleberg into the net. As Schwayen and Mueller will check in for Hale and Donnelly for West Fargo Horace. Schwayen, senior. On the service line there for the Hawks. As Berg gets it back to Schwayen. Near side, Christofferson. Jordan Christofferson dug out Evie Berg. Now Soleberg. She's been the answer tonight late in this match. Jordan Christofferson. Now Ogier for the Spartans. Near side, Jordan Christofferson dug out Tickerson. Tapped over for the kill. Rydell. 7-2. Audrey Rydell having herself a fantastic night as well. 9 kills. And now she's up to 11 blocks. 6 since the 4th set. Rydell on the serve, near side there for Christofferson. Dug and kept alive by the Spartans. Mueller on a push. Back to Fargo North, far side. Berg with a point. Berg again, 16 kills. Second leading killer only to Kelby Christofferson for West Fargo Horace, who had 10 kills in the first 2 sets. Since then, just 7. 8-2. Fargo North, top-ranked team in the state, showing you why. As that's a kill for Jordan Christofferson. Much needed for the Hawks. 8-3. Christofferson, Jordan now with 14 kills. 44 kills between the Christoffersons and Hale for West Fargo Horace. Tickerson dug out there by the Hawks, far side. Mueller on the attack, and Mueller with a kill. The 8th grader, Kendall Mueller, for their first kill of the match. On the serve, there Jordan Christofferson. Far side, Berg. Dug out there by the Hawks. Mueller again. Kendall Mueller. Couple of kills now. Gets the Hawks back in at 8-5. Jordan Christopherson back on the service line as we are 1 minute away. And we are now at 2 hours off the service there. 9-5 Fargo North. Off the 11th service error of the match. For the Hawks. Grace Thiel on the service line there again, 2 hours in. Thiel down the middle, near side, Christopherson. And set up. And kept alive, not quite. Point to North. Anna Nelson with a kill there, her 5th of the match. And after it's 10-5, it's a timeout. North with the lead over West Fargo Horace. Let's keep it here as we are late in this match. Thanks to those who have stuck around the whole way. Thanks to the viewers who have hopped on. We've steadily increased as we've gone through the match. Maybe you were following along another game and thought didn't get enough sporting action tonight in your live event. We welcome you into the broadcast booth here. James Martins alongside Joey Hughes on the camera tonight. Hasn't had to do much work because we're in a really good spot here. You can see all the action. And you can see all the action at the Red River Valley Fair for their Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch. New activities like the Jumping Pillow, Trike Track, playgrounds, photo opportunities, and more. Fridays through Sundays through October 29th, including Days in the Maze tomorrow night. 21 plus at the Red River Valley Fair. Get tickets and learn more at redrivervalleyfair.com. On the serve. Horace. 2 hours in. I'm telling you, different West Fargo team names. Crazy match, but a good one. Block. That time by the Hawks. And Livingston. Play for Christopherson. Dug out now by Tickerson. And a point on a lift. Haven't had too many of those called tonight. Makes it 10-6. North continues to hold the lead, but Horace trying to rally here. Sommerfeld on the service line. Nearly an ace, but Berg is there to cover. Soleil Berg with a kill again. Soleil Berg. 11 kills since the fourth set, a total of 17. Matching Kelby Christopherson's mark for the most on the floor. 11-6. Spartans 4 points away from the ultimate comeback. Schweyen. Now Mueller. Mueller again. Boy, Mueller's been the spark plug tonight. Kendall Mueller, the 5'9" 8th grader. 3 kills in this set alone. It's 11-7. There's a 6-1 lead for Fargo North. The Hawks have stayed with them. But the Spartans looking to finish the job here at the Spartan Dome. Near side, Soleil Berg, cross court, kept up. But a 4, no. Thought there might have been 4, but no 4 contact violation. Tickerson, far side, blocked by Hale. Jaden Hale. Third block of the match, 11-8. 2 hours, 3 minutes in. As Donnelly. Lilia Donnelly goes to serve. To Berg. Evie Berg now Tickerson down the line for the kill. Tickerson with her first of the set. Her 10th of the match. She joins Rydell and Soleil Berg with at least 10 kills or more. Evie Berg on the service line. Near side. Dug out on the Christopherson attack. Tickerson far side now down the line. Dug out Donnelly. Near side for Jaden Hale. Down the line, dug out Evie Berg. Popped up and over. Rydell on the attack. Now near side. Rydell with another block. Rydell now with 10 blocks, a double-double for Rydell. 10 blocks and 11 kills for Rydell. Near side for Christofferson. Rydell tap down the line. Far side, Jaden Hale. Block. Rydell again. Block for Schiltz. Rydell and Schiltz with blocks. Horace scrambling. They get it back on the near side. And it's out of bounds. 13-9 now our score from the NearLiveEvent.com scoreboard. And Speakermeyer comes back to the service line for West Fargo Horace. Loading the cannons, far side, Tickerson. Blocked by Hale, Jaden Hale. With a couple of blocks here tonight. 13-10. Horace ain't going anywhere. As Speakermeyer steps up to the line. Far side, Tickerson. Blocked by Hale again. But it comes back. And we get 4 match points. As Betsy Schiltz, the senior, will try to give the Spartan Nation a collective sigh of relief. Hale, far side. Schiltz with a dig. Heavy Berg. As that's a dig on the attack there by Ogier. Got it back over by Hale to the back row. Heavy Berg. Schiltz, Rydell for the match. Oh, great dig. Speakermeyer, but couldn't find a helpful friend. That does it. 2 hours, 6 minutes in. A 5-set thriller. Fargo North hangs on. They will hang on to the #1 ranking. The final score on the Your Live Event scoreboard, 22-25, 20-25, 25-19, 25-21, 15-10 in favor of the Fargo North Spartans. Great match for both of these teams. Great efforts. As Joey Hughes coming down there to get at least one coach and player, and who knows? We might have a lot of conversations left on the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. Comes up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
Every bank wants you to open an account Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky, sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSA.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Visit us today at any of our 6 locations.
RDK Enterprises is searching for candidates to fill multiple positions. These customer-facing positions require a high level of organization, workflow management skills, the ability to work with and lead others, problem-solving skills, and the drive to deliver an outstanding customer experience. Available positions include shop foreman and service technician. Compensation package based on experience. If interested in joining our team, upload your resume at planterdoc.com.
And back here on the Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show. What a crazy match. 2 hours and 4 minutes in. The Fargo North Spartans come back from 2 sets down to get the 3 sets to 2 win. Please be joined by Allie Tickerson, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. It was the coach that would end up deciding the player of the game because we could have given it, Allie, to any one of you ladies out there. It was quite honestly a team effort out there for you ladies.
Definitely.
Yeah, and walk me through just you played a 5-set match once before. You ended up losing to West Fargo. How good does it feel to get to that redemption in a 5-set to get the win this time?
It feels so good. Being down the first 2 sets, it was really tough on us mentally, but our coaches and other teammates just put a lot of faith in us, and we came out strong. It feels so good to win. Like, that was a long game, but coming out on top, it just feels amazing.
Tell me about being able to do this in front of your home fans as well, especially in front of the littlest fans out there. That had to be pretty special.
Yeah, they were making it so fun, like cheering us on, doing chants. I mean, I love the fans here. They're always cheering you on. You make a mistake, they like tell you to brush it off. It's just so helpful when you're on the court.
Ellie, you've got a special team with you this season, top rank in the States. What feels better, being the number 1 ranked team in the state or getting a win like this?
Getting a win like this.
Absolutely. And Allie, talk about the chemistry you have with your team. Talk about how special this team is to you.
Well, everyone is such an amazing player, but I think everyone's just a better person. Everyone has such like kindness in their heart, and they never give up on you, and it makes it so amazing to play with them.
In our Enbridge Energy player of the game, Allie Tickerson. Allie, congratulations. Best luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
And let's bring in the head coach here now, Rachel Hummel. And Coach, not how you designed it, I think, originally, but the result is what you wanted in the end, a win. Walk me through the highs and lows of that match for you.
I think we had them all, lots of highs and lows. Just talked a lot about being strong through the end and finishing strong. So.
Coach, some big moments in that match. You find yourselves down 2-0 to a talented West Fargo Horace squad. You had 5 service errors in those first 2 sets, none in the last 3. That had to have been a key thing to hone in on.
Yeah, I didn't even know that in the last 3. I recognized the ones in the first 2 sets. So just big. We talked a lot about playing defense and serving aggressive. So they definitely picked that up.
You have a well-balanced team, of course. As I was mentioning, we could have picked anybody on your team for the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Tickerson had herself 10 kills and some really nice defensive plays. Evie Berg had some incredible defensive plays. Of course, Rydell with double kills and blocks to bring over basketball terminology. And Soleil Berg with a fantastic match tonight on the kill side. Your thoughts on just all those contributions coming together?
Yeah, like you said before, total team effort tonight, which is what we need moving forward. So I think just gaining a lot of strength mentally and physically here throughout the rest of our season. So
You had the number 1 ranking coming in. You probably still will after this. Give kudos to West Fargo Horace. That team gave you a challenge, didn't they?
yeah, we expected that. We knew they were going to come out strong, and I think they played well too.
And we're getting down to the home stretch of the EDC. Coach, tell us what's coming up next for the Spartans.
Yeah, got a game at Wapton next weekend, a few more games, ending big with South on Halloween. So looking forward to wrapping up conference and getting to EDC.
And Coach Rachel Hummel joining us on the Thomas Express Car Wash postgame show. Coach, congratulations on the win. Best of luck the rest of the way. We'll see you at the EDC tournament.
Thank you.
And thanks again to coaches and players tonight on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game interviews. And we'll take a break and we'll come back. We'll do some more on our post-game, and we'll be back to wrap things up on yourliveevent.com next.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
Back here one final time on yourliveevent.com and our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show. Love your ride at Tommy's Express Car Wash. Sign up for the Tommy Club through the app today, and new members get their first 30 days free. Tommy Express Car Wash, 2 locations in Fargo and 2 in Moorhead. They have the tools and the expertise to keep your car clean inside and out. We had our post-game interviews. Thank you to Allie Tickerson, and Rachel Hummel, player and coach from Fargo North, for coming up and extending their time. Some statistics. We'll start with West Fargo Horace. They were led. Here are your stats and leaders. The leaders tonight were Kelby Christofferson with 17 kills, had her down for 3 blocks as well. Jordan Christofferson, 14 kills and a pair of aces, and Jaden Hale, 13 kills and 4 blocks, actually 5 blocks, I believe, on the night. Some other stats for West Fargo Horace. 3 kills for Kendall Mueller, all in that 5th set for West Fargo Horace. We had 1 ace for Lilia Donnelly. We had another ace for Piper Speakermeyer. Olivia Shook with a pair of kills, a pair of aces, and 4 blocks. And Ella Livingston came away with 5 kills and a block. And Shaylee Boy-Kuhn had 3 kills and a block as well. For West Fargo Horace, 11 service errors and 1 net violation on the night for tonight. And some other other stats, for now Fargo North. They were led by Soleberg, 17 kills, an ace, and a pair of blocks. Audrey Rydell with 12 kills and 11 blocks, double-double there. Anna Nelson, 5 kills and 8 blocks on the match. Grace Steele had 3 aces. Betsy Schiltz had a kill and an ace and a block for a trifecta on the night tonight. And some other notes, Channing Comer with a kill. Allie and Carrie Osier with a pair of kills as well. 5 service errors, no net violations for Fargo North. We'll go with the quick storyline of the game here in just a little bit. But first, let's take care of our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. We talked about Allie Tickerson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, but really could have awarded it to any one of those particular players. We decided to let the coach pick the player of the game, essentially, and that's who was brought up. And, of course, at Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. It's Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Quick storyline of the game here for you. Again, the second 5-set match for both these teams. That's the first win in a 5-set match for Fargo North. It's the first loss in a 5-set match for West Fargo Horace. The Hawks took the first 2 sets, 25-22 and 25-20. It was back and forth. Spartans actually had a 13-8 lead in the first set, but the Hawks rallied, outscoring the Spartans 17-9 to take the first set. Horace surged ahead in the second set in the middle, leading by as much as 6 or 7 points. Spartans kept it close with a couple mini rallies, but it wasn't enough as the Spartans went up 2-0. After an even exchange of points early in the third, the Spartans once again led 13-8, only this time they were able to finish off the set, outscoring the Hawks 12-11 the rest of the way for the fourth set. In the fourth set, the Spartans led by 7-8 points. It's kind of the same as the second set, only North took the win instead of West Fargo Horace. North was able to pull away with that big lead in the fourth set. Horace made it close, but Spartans came away with the win. They had a 6-1 lead in the fifth set, and they held on to get that 15-10 advantage. So they both teams scored an even 9-9 the rest of the way, but that 6-1 beginning was plenty for Fargo North. So that's our quick storyline of the game. One final thing to take care of, that's our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planting updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. And our play of the game is going to go early. Even though they did not win the set because of this, it really set the tone for what the game was going to be. An exciting game the whole way through. We had a defensive series on, I think, the first play of the game, where there was a pancake, a kickball, and a double fist to get the ball over the net from North to keep the rally going. And that series of plays, going back to the first set, it's my RDK Enterprises precision plays of the game, highlight plays of the game. Really go on to yourliveevent.com and check out those plays. You can, of course, check it out from the start of the match all the way through. If you want to rewatch it, you can go and rewatch that game and all of those others on yourliveevent.com. That'll wrap things up for our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Thanks to Joey Hughes on the camera tonight. From all of us here at yourliveevent.com, for our executive producer, Mark Forseth, marketing director, Jim Burkmeyer, the Magic Video Man, Jack Elby, and everyone else at yourliveevent.com, a partnership of R&J Broadcasting and Halstead Telephone Company. This is James Martins saying, Spartan and Hawk volleyball fans, show some pride.